Hi guys and welcome back to the Banner Saga. On the last episode we met the princes, both the Varl prince and the human prince, and we found out that he's a bit of a dick, and we basically just got through the tutorial of the strategy, the combat, but yeah, let's get back into it. -1 supplies. Okay, so I lost supplies by not going straight to the Great Hall. At dawn you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply levers. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. So I had 20 renown for that. Nice. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and dishevelled. So everyone's hungover. Mogger steps forward. Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to part. We're ready. You follow Mogger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarized Strand as well as a whole, you think. So we're on our way, we're on the journey. So this is the caravan. So we've got 85 fighters and 366 Varl, which is nice. 67 gold, 34 renowned. See, every time the day passes, your morale declines and you lose supplies. So 66 supplies, I'm guessing. Okay. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Margot, cracking open mead casks from our gracious friend the Governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. I think I'll drink a little. You go easy. You've nothing against a good drink, but if anyone's going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revellers eventually fall asleep without incident. Morale's improved. Okay, so morale is improved because we drank. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Ah, it's Ludin, always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. I'm guessing it's going to be long. This is the map of the world. You can explore by panning with right stick and zooming with left. Okay, so where's look? Here's Grofheim. We're here. There's Grofheim. So we got a fair old distance. It took us 2 days to get here. Okay. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Ubin's icon. Okay. World map is covered by many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, selecting locations with L1, R1 or left stick. And press X for more information. Okay. Cool. Not that I'm bothered about reading all this. When you're finished reaching the world map, press circle to return. Okay. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Gonna be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skirmestead? What's the point of marching? Skirmestead? I don't know. The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It will tear up the longships. Too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmestead. A half-sunken city crawling with Dredge, Prince. Dredge And glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Really don't like each other. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verderfell, if we're lucky. Verderfell? Verderfell. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter the camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in a hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies to only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. Okay, well, we're not bothered about training. I don't need to do that. Select the hero's tent. Let's upgrade some people. Injuries. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes when resting in camp. Okay, so he's injured because he got hurt in the last game. Select a unit. Select the ability button to learn more about the unit's abilities. Okay, bring the pain. The character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor break damage for hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favour to return even more break damage for one turn. By using Bring the Pain, he can create a forward charge that punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Okay. Interesting. Sundering Impact. Sundering Impact is best used when carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target as possible in a single strike. Okay. Impale. Impale and knock back one tile. That could come in handy. And we know what Tempest does. Right, can we move this guy? You know? Okay, fine. Can we upgrade anyone? That's what I want to know. Doesn't appear so. So let's do next. We don't want to rest, so let's just leave. Morale's pretty high, so we'll be alright for a couple of days. And there goes the morale.
Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
So I'm assuming the caravan gets bigger as you go along. Clansmen as well. By Harborg. That's a lot of Val for some missing cattle. What? A couple of days back sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looked pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scalfings out here, maybe? Could they have Val working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes actually darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Val? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Sounds Sounds like the prince has gotten himself into trouble. Yep. So I'm guessing these guys are the Dredge. Ah, so we can set waypoints. That's good. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 marked tiles away. Press to compare your stats with the enemies. Okay. Whoa, he's got 15 armor and 16 strength. That's insane. Armor blocked attacks on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shows above the attack button. Attack this strength, enemy strength. Okay. So for each armor higher than your strength. So surely we want to attack his armor, right? Yeah, see? Deflected. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you'll fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Whoa! You just killed him outright. Oh, now you're all in trouble. Okay, we need to break this this guy's armor, I think. So it's doing 90%. So it's 10% because my strength's 14. It's too high. I don't know. Let's just break his armor, and we'll use a bit of willpower. This guy was injured in the last battle, so notice how his armor and his strength is lower. It's not at max. Whoa! They can counter-attack. Go for the strength. Because the lower the strength is, the less damage they do to us. He's gonna die again. Now we should be able to significantly hurt him. Right, he's going to die, so I may as well do Tempest. Yeah, there he goes. Damn it. Him getting injured in that last battle really Which one do I want to hit? I think I'm going to start whittling down these little ones. Let's see if I can break his armor a bit more. Okay. Whose turn is it on the next one? His turn. just keep weakening them down. 'Cause I can't kill one anyway, so... he can only seem to attack right in front of him, which is odd. So I could kill that big one, he who gets to fight in the next round, so let's do that. Whenever an enemy falls in battle, one willpower style adds to your horn. Using a horn will give one willpower to the active ally. Okay. And who doesn't like having the horn, right? Right, let's add the willpower to him. And then we should be able to finish this one off. There we go. And then we can just gang up on this. Oh well, we could do this. There we go. Job done. Your renown grows. Oh, Hakon got promoted. Gunnulf has been injured in battle again. I couldn't switch him out, unfortunately. You're trying to get yourself killed, Luden. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot break their armor first? Where did they come from? We didn't even see them, they were just there. Hakon goes to where Ragnar lies face down. The future Val king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. So the Val prince is dead. Ragnar's dead. Shit. Okay, so it looks like we're following two different storylines here. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. The size of that thing. The Dredge just like Vals and humans in armor, basically. It's made out of rock. Deployment happens before select units. We'll deploy them within the blue squares. Okay. Well, we already kind of knew this, but we'll just pop in there and she can support from the back. Orange squares indicates the attack range of a unit's attacks. Archers like Rook and Alette have much longer range than melee units. Used to target. Okay, cool. So what's the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here. Ooh. Thread the needle. Hits all units between the archer and the target. Oh, I don't want that. Let's just keep attacking his armor for now. Mark Prey. Does armor break damage. All allies within attack range. Mark. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man. So she'll fire as well. There we go. And now I can kill it. That's a nice and easy one. Famous last words. Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last we're gonna get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Let's do this one. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No. We have to try. Be quick. I need the supplies. Alette calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Wey, we've got 15 supplies for doing that. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. Not good. This is the survival element of the game. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. Standard. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items. So if we get to towns, I guess the first thing we want to do is buy supplies. Really. So we're going to Skogr. This is when I wish I had like a Norwegian accent so I can really sell this.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivar.
Ivar the boneless. Ivar the boneless. Ivar. The enormous Val in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntmaster? Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge? How did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it! They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running toward the Great Hall. Ivar turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters. Egil, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. Let them fight, Ivar. Why not invite some goats to join us too? You're asking for dead kids. I won't let anything happen to her. Oh, he's in love. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivar. What now? Egil, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside. Then we figure out what to do next. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Not good. Alright guys, I think I'm going to leave the episode there before we go into to save them from the houses. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you continue to enjoy the series. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Hey look, you can see some dredge here. Anyway, yeah, take care.